When are we gonna start busting Deceptichops?
Hey everybody, it is Ultra Pittus here. Welcome to a War Lab live stream. Just wanted to do a quick follow-up from last night's live stream. Such heroic nonsense. Had such a good time doing that with my little girl who's at school today, and I just thought I'd follow it up by just going straight in to some war tactics. So right now, Pr1me Nemesis, part of the Pr1me family, are fighting in an alliance war, and I just thought I'm going to show you how it goes for me in the first few bases, and see what that looks like, see what it feels like. Got a few little sound effects and a few bits and bobs to show you, but first. Swoop's research has been done. Finally, Swoop, one of the OG OP overpowered bots, finally out of research for me here. What have we got here? Oh, finally!
Complete.
Autobot outpost level 14, brought up to speed. What is this here? Happy 10th anniversary. Claim your anniversary gift. Yes! Yeah! Oh, look at that! 100,000 spark, 100,000 combiner spark. We've got far too much combiner spark. You're going to find, I think, that you end up with millions of combiner spark, and some combat spark too. And a load of G-metal cores. And a load of combat chips. Wow, what a nice little gift. Thank you, game developers, for that. How cool is that? Let's take a look at this alliance war. So we are in alliance war against G1 the Primus. Salute to you guys at G1 the Primus. What an amazing alliance. The chat in our alliance line and Discord groups has been so vibrant and so busy since we entered into a war with you guys. Some amazing bases. Let's see who's number one. I haven't done any of these yet. So this is Sturmtochter. Hello Sturmtochter, how are you? Big salute to you and thank you so much for promoting my live stream last night. Really appreciate that. Let's take a look at what we're playing with here. So, what an awesome looking base. All of the resources are at the front. We've got some interesting wall structures here that are just designed to split our call sign. Ugh. We've got a fire core there. Obviously fire, huge in the meta at the moment, noting the power of rust dust. Look at this. This is just pure anti-rust dust, anti-sunstreaker protection, anti-optimal Optimus area damage protection. 4 fire cores. but no cryo cores. So I think Computron is going to eat this. Also, no electric cores. So this tells me that this is prime Taz Kid territory. The rest of my war team, I think I'm going to keep as is for my primary group, and I'll show you who they are at the moment, because we've got this nice little shield gen cluster up here with the classic Megatronus core MDS that's going to cause some headaches. This little gun here, the autocannon's got a primer on it, which is going to give you some glass gas action. The two cores you really need to worry about when you're running out bases like this is the Megatronus MDS here, and argue Liege maybe, but that's usually quite killable. It's this one. It's the Micronus core that is going to cause you the problems, because if that doesn't get killed, then guess what? It's going to start healing loads of other stuff around it. So there is an argument that kill the Micronus core first. Depends on the proximity of your bots to the Megatronus core, because if you're advancing on that shield gen cluster and that Megatronus is still there, then you know it's just going to be horrendous for you. So yeah, it's just going to kill you straight away. So let's have a look at this. We'll go for hard battle. Who have we got? I'm going to clear this off so we can start again. So we're going to have Grimlock, just my forever tank. Rook for some outpost popping action. Ratchet, who's my best medic. Smokescreen, who's just going to nail things from distance. And you'll see what I'll do probably when we get into it is I'm going to be striking at that MDS and that Micronus core from distance. Air raid for that explosive airborne death that he's going to rain down. Blue streak, again, his ability at general level and at max is so good. Him and SG Jetfire kind of interchangeable. SG Jetfire I love, but is a little bit more expensive than Smokescreen, but sorry, not Smokescreen, Blue Streak. But then you do get sort of drones and what have you. We're going to put another medic in, and for our area damage, Tazzy. For this, we're going to drop Megatronus, and we're going to have
Combiner engaged.
Live. This is really scary. I've never live streamed doing a war before, so if I cock this up, it's here for the whole world to see. But let's see how I do.
But Prime, I'm just a soldier. I'm not worthy.
Here we go.
Come on, showtime's over. We've got work to do.
Right, here we are, Sturmtokter. So what we're going to do is we've got let's just make sure we've got the right battle boost. So actually going to use an EMP blast for this because we're probably going to kill off quite a lot of the resources straight away. And what I'm going to do is I am going to drop Grimlock, Rook and Tazzy in this corner. Now Grimlock is going to absorb the
Concentrate your fire.
Tazzy just behind. Taz is just going to kill that one there. That is there to draw you upwards. So once all those things are dead,
Ratchet.
let's drop everybody else in here. Start smashing this stuff up. So I'm just going to hit that Quintus core to kill off the sharks and a few other things. Gosh, this is a tough base already. Quite difficult. I know there's a mind wipe in the middle here, so I'm going to pop him, and we are going to strike at that Megatronus core from distance. We're going to drop
Now,
Megatronus there
reap
because
the whirlwind.
mind wipe is disableable, which I've just done. We are going to continue trying to slang Megatronus. Haven't quite got the legs to use air raid yet because Stone Fox is very clever, and they've put things just far enough back. That's the Megatronus down and out. Yeah.
New Decepticon shenanigans in your area?
Yeah, there's not going to be much longer, although the guys are getting a bit split. So you don't want your call signs to split. That is, just death. So we're going to just hit all of that stuff. Grimlock is just off on a bit of a suicide mission. Oh my god, Grimlock, what are you doing, boy? Lyo Kaiser is up. Grimlock is dead. Oh my goodness. Grimlock is dead, ladies and gentlemen. We are just going to throw this here.
Stand your ground.
Lyo Kaiser's just tried to. We're going to Computron them now. All of these little bots are now going to start walking towards Computron. Again, it's a great base layout because it's drawing my combiner. Even at the closest, I've got to do quite a big walk, and then to make his sort of cryostorm ability viable without killing him. So to make Blizzard viable, which I used on that shield checklist, I've got to fly up. So start smashing these weapons. I'm just going to use smoke screen ability. Kill that huge claw. Boom! Down and out. Down and out.
Abilities ready.
Walking up on that. So,
Your days are numbered now, Decepticons.
yes, they are. Let's try and kill off this MDS. Vector gone! So, Grimlock, despite going a little bit Fleetwood Mac and going his own way, has absorbed some of the radiation. Nemesis would have beat my arc, but is not going to now. We've got 59 seconds left. I'm sorry, Stern, but the base is cooked here, my friends. I'm just going to finish you off with a bit of Taz action there. Boom. It's all over, but the crying. Yeah. Boom.
It's rough out there, kid.
Yeah. 20 points.
Well.
First base down. That's a hard base. Killing my Grimlock. My maxed out general level Grimlock. That's so good. Grimlock, that's the first time he was pulled away. I'm going to be fascinated to look back over the sort of replay of that as to why Grimlock wandered off on his own over the top. What was pulling him up there? He probably should have stayed with the rest of the call sign, which move into the left of the group. Let's have a scout of the next base.
I got better things to do tonight than die.
Yeah, we do. So, again, it's that rear loaded base. So it's going to draw us up. So we're going to run a very similar tactic. Probably the same squad. Drop them down here and run again against Lieutenant Kraloy. So we are going to... Yeah, we'll use a squad. Okay, so we've got Grimlock, Rook, Ratchet, Smokescreen, Air Raid, Blue Streak, Minerva, Taz Kid, and Megatronus. If anyone's wondering, by the way, what t-shirt I'm wearing, it is a Valverde, La Repubblica Valverde. Valverde is the fictional South American country that they used in the Predator films, for anybody that knows. This t-shirt is from Last Exit to Nowhere, a British t-shirt company who do all sorts of cool geeky t-shirts. So big salute to Last Exit to Nowhere. It's made out of nice cotton and it's like a nice print that doesn't get all sweaty. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh my god. Here we go.
But Prime, I'm just a soldier. I'm not worthy.
Here we go. Right. This is going to be tough, but we're going to do this. So, we're going to drop Grimlock.
Grimlock, concentrate your fire.
Back here. Tazzy. Smash it down. That's going to kill all of that off, which is just trying to pull in there.
Gotcha.
Got the rest of my squad in here. Following up blue streak hit with a smoke screen hit there just to kill that liege. Awesome. Doing nicely. Megatronus is already good to go. These guys are just going to cut through all of this. As you don't get suicidal, boyo. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Again, such a good base design because it's just going to pull these guys everywhere you don't want to go. So let's pop all of these outposts. Oh, we've got all sorts of pain here. Galvatronus happening just for fun. And I am popping
Stand your ground.
point and lure them down here. I'm going to try and attack as many of them as I can. Pretty sure. Oh, that's not Galvatronus. I've no idea who that guy is. It's like the equivalent of Magnabots for the Decepticons. It's not Monstructor, but so I just hit the Triathlon to squeeze off one more. Those abilities, let's just keep trying to hit that Mega Pain Score. That ruined my day. Otherwise, oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's just hit that. Permanently delete that. Then we're going to hit the combiner with the smoke screen. Come on, die. Die. Boom. He's down. So it's just the shield gen now. Nice. Let's try and kill that shield gen. Have we got any more outposts? Yeah, we've got one more outpost up here, but we've already had 9-1. So that is almost certainly going to be a demolisher. Let's just kill that missile system. Boom. Let's kill that missile system. Boom. Let's get Megatronus using his prime ability here. Let's get Tazzy down here.
Abilities ready.
Oh, it's all over. It is all over.
Light our darkest hour.
Awesome. Lieutenant Pr1me, I salute you. Awesome base, mate. Awesome base. But using that tactic where you're able to path your bots sort of left to right, right to left, depending on which way you prefer. If you're able to do that using Rust Dust, using Optimal Optimus, using Sunstreaker, using Taz like I just did, using any of your area damage bots to path your boys and girls and others left and right, so they just eat all those resources at the start and then snipe the MDS and the shield gen cluster. It's always going to be difficult to defend against that with a decent level team. Okay, we are on to base 3. Everybody, we're on to base 3. Front loaded base. Ultra Dubness. Ultra Dubness, I salute you, my friends. This is a nice looking base. But
Not today, Galvatron.
I am going to use gears to wipe bits of this out. I'm going to drop him at one of the extremes of the launch pad, and that is going to allow me to cut through this like butter, hopefully. Let's hope I don't end up eating those words, but it's always possible because Gears is very susceptible to the missile launcher, and because that one's out of his initial range, and because it's got that guided missile, single target, Gears might just struggle to survive, so we might end up deploying Ratchet with him. However, you will notice that, let's clear that off, my Gears is loaded up like this. So I've got Glitch on him, which keeps him right back, but also gives him that lovely sort of power and added glass gas. I've got his ability up to level 11, and here's a general rank. So you get a bit of extra sort of minus 10% attack speed reduction when he shoots them with his damage per second. Now, I learned from the brilliant Metal Maniac in my alliance, the commander, sir, I salute you, Amalgamus Prime on Gears. His G1 core is awesome, yes. It's going to give you that kind of 15% or 15.5% ability damage, and it will set the target on fire, which the conventional use of the ability without the core does not. And it will then create 75% of your bot damage as fire damage over 6 seconds around it. However, with Amalgamus, Amalgamus will heal you as he destroys stuff. And that is probably one of the most important elements to this, because he's going to take damage and he's as squishy as a blancmange without it. So Gears, Grimlock, constant. We're going to put SG Jetfire in today instead of Blue Streak, and he's got really solid DPS. We're going to put Rook in because he's carrying Quintus. He's got Shield Run on him, as you can see here, and he's just really solid. Also going to chuck in Overload for a bit of support. If there's some hack in there, Overload, once you get the ability to level 11, gives you hack immunity for 15 seconds for all the bots in range, and a 50% reduction shield. And he'll continue to schwack them with various missiles. You talked last night about my setup for Overload. Do you agree? Don't you agree? What's your setup for Overload? What do you like running him with? I'd love to hear. So G1 Overload, Core, and Victory Leo, because I want him to survive. So who else have we got? We said Rook. We're going to put Smoke Screen, not Alita for this. We're not doing any sack. So we'll put Smoke Screen in, and then we're going to need medics. So we're going to have Wheeljack, and we're just going to so who have we got? Gears, Grimlock, SG Jetfire, Overload, Rook, Smokescreen, Wheeljack, Ratchet. We've still got Computron active. Oh my goodness. Are we ready for this?
Unicron! Why did you torture me?
Right, let's see if my strategy works on this. Let's do it live. Let's go for it. Feeling a bit nervous.
Get on with the ceremony.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so which side is Megatronus on? That's on the left-hand side. So we've got Megatronus up here next to that Liege core. We've got Micronus also on the MDS there. Interestingly, Megatronus on a shock tower, which while still powerful, is less powerful than putting it on the MDS. So let's give this a try. I am going to drop gears up in this top left-hand corner at the very extreme of it. We may very well end up having to put Ratchet down as well. I'm going to select this Orbital Strike Battle Boost because, as you will see at the top, on these front-loaded bases, all of the resource is placed out of your grubby little mitts. So basically your bots are going to starve to death of ability points. And rather stupidly, I haven't brought my medic with Alpha Trion on, which is Minerva. So my bots are going to starve of ability points really quickly. So the reason I put this battle boost on is if I do end up, you know, running out of points, I'm going to drop that into the top, and you know, let's try and get some ability points from that. So let's see how we do. Let's go for it. So we're dropping gears down in this top corner. Use his ability straight away, because otherwise things are going to kill him. But as you can see, gears, his ability is so good. He will shoot around all over the place, trying to avoid stuff. We're just going to hit over. Hopefully that's now not going to waste that ability. What you find with gears is he retargets throughout, so you can see there, retargets right up into that top cluster. So hopefully he's going to move that way. And what we're doing is just incrementally smashing off the box. And we're going to kill off some cores too while we are here. Because although we don't have any big area damage dealers, we do have to protect ourselves from the effect of those. So all I'm trying to do now is wipe out the stuff that is going to give my guys headaches if they're just approaching it on their own. And just trying to clear out all of this stuff. What I have done is left myself slightly exposed to kill the shield gen cluster.
Abilities ready.
So I'm not bad. Yes, lovely boy. Oh, he's walked north, which means I'm going to be able to pretty much solo this base with gears. Because if he'd have gone south at that point, it was going to be a bit tricky. Because, you know, frankly, I'd have popped a load of outposts, and my bots would have had to fight through, and we'd have then still got to the shield gen cluster starved of ability points. What we've now got an opportunity to do is just kill this shield gen cluster purely with gears, which he's going to do now. I'm going to drop Megatronus in a second, and Megatronus is going to just walk forward and keep mullering all of this base. I'm almost not going to need any of the other bots.
Now,
so let's drop
reap the whirlwind.
I'm going to buy myself a few more resources just here. We're pretty much going to be able to solo this just with gears and just with Megatronus. Amazing. If this isn't an advert for trying to get gears, nothing is. He's one of the most important bots in the meta at the moment. If you're thinking that you're protected because you've got the front-loaded base, oh, you're not. If other players have got a high level
Abilities ready.
like this, I'm just going to hit that base with his ability now, and it's eventually going to go. The bots are firmly targeted on there. We've still got a whole minute to go. There's still an awful lot of power in that base.
Grimlock.
So we're going to drop everybody down anyway now. Because I need to kill all of that and the rest there. Because that's got a Micronus core on it, which is going to ruin my day. Just going to overload. We've only got 39 seconds left to kill the base. Having just done all of that. Also my arc just so this is the problem.
Stand your ground.
I've now got 26 seconds left. I'm probably going to lose this battle. been a bit too cocky with gears. But let's see. Let's see if we can. I don't know. Oh, what a stupid thing. What a stupid thing. 17 seconds. Computron just hasn't got the legs to get there. Oh, this isn't Jesus. I don't know what it is. You know, well done, Ultra Pittus. I thought I had you, mate, and I'm pretty sure I did. But defeat. See, this game can humble you so quickly. So that's some points lost. Sat back on my laurels using gears for too long. Missed the Micronus core that was sat next to the HQ. Ran out of ability points in exactly the way that I said I would. And yeah, cocked it up. Sorry, Alliance. Right, let's try that again. I do not recommend rage coining. That's not what I'm doing here. What I am going to do, however, is switch that back to Minerva, who's got my Alpha Triangle on her. And I'm going to put a bit more fire instead of overload in there, in the shape of Pr1me. And I think we'll run again with the same. So we've got Gears, SG Jet, Fire, Pr1me, Rook, Smokescreen, Minerva, Ratchet. Computron's still active for one. Boom. So we're going to do pretty much the same thing again. But we're going to deploy bots a little bit quicker. Let's try and zero onto that headquarters, which is what I didn't do last time, which was very stupid. Learn from my mistakes, ladies and gentlemen.
The point is, you're a fool.
That's true. Right, down with gears. Here we go.
Abilities ready.
Do that same run again. Let's hope he walks north again instead of south.
Abilities ready.
What he does. Where are you going to go, Gears? Let's smash into that. So stressful, this game.
Abilities ready.
But what a rush. What a rush. Good. Now, by clearing out all of that, Gears is now going north again, and we are just going to smash into this. Learn our lesson from last time. Mistakes are cool.
Abilities ready.
The only way you learn is by failing. And, you know, failure is
Abilities ready.
through. So, we are just going to keep smashing and choosing my arc.
Abilities ready.
Here, are going to hit S again here. Mindful of the time this time. I'm going to drop Megatronus very shortly. Just to get rid of shield gen nonsense. And yes.
Abilities ready.
And this time, I'm going to focus in on my Cronus. And just to help things along now, let's drop our bots.
Grimlock. Now, reap the whirlwind.
Visibility just there. I'm going to rush in a second. The thing I really need to kill here and use all those just at the moment. Oh, good. I've got some north. Get some alive. SG Jet Fire zeroing in very soon.
No sign Decepticons here, Prime!
Yeah, pretty quickly. Drop
your ground.
Everybody's health is down here. I'm not liking the look of it, so hit them up with electrical optics in a second. Now you can't hack Lyo Kaiser, but you can hack all of his friends. And you can see there, so I dropped Pr1me's ability. They're all focused on Pr1me's ability right there. And Pr1me's ability is really cool because not only does it hurt them and disable them, it distracts them completely for a good long time. So I always drop that just before I drop my combiner, because it just gives my combiner more time and more likelihood that I can use all those abilities multiple times. Because Computron's amazing, but just sort of now we've got 37 seconds left. Everybody closing in on the right place. I'm going to use smoke screen ability to close the box off so that we can divert their attention in the final 30 seconds. I'm going to use that just to give them a little bit more. And SG Jet yes! Brilliant.
Believe it or not, this is the fun part.
Freedom.
Yeah, lovely. Ultra Dubness, what a good base, mate. Well done for catching me out. You know, you caught me monologuing on the first run. Oh my gosh. Great base. Hopefully, though, still a good advert for using gears. Love it when that goes right. Love it, love it, love it when that goes right. So... I'm just checking that the stream is actually playing as it should be. And I'm kind of hoping it is, but I'm just looking at YouTube to make sure that it is. Yes, it is. Still very new to this whole YouTuber streaming malarkey. Okay. Let's get on to the defender. Oh my gosh. Okay, rear loaded base. We've got resources at the front. Chizzy. You got lots of intricate wall architecture here, which is just designed to split your bots, split that call sign. I think what I might do is just have a look at a couple of little replays here. So I would say time spent in reconnaissance is never wasted.
Laserbeak returns, Megatron.
Let's have a look at what Laserbeak tells us. So Metal Maniac, commander of my alliance. I model my style on what I've learned from him. Interesting, he's dropped Grimlock Brook. He hasn't used Taz. Mind Blade in that first base there. Okay. Overlord. Combiner. Overlord, what an evil trick. In the comments. Oh my god. So I see why he dropped Grimlock in there straight away. Because he needs Mind Blade's ability to along with and knock out Overlord without combiner. The trick will then be getting packed in the right direction. Now, some players like using Optimus Prime or Aerial to do this. A lot of players at this level don't so much, but you can see the call signs that Rook is just going to walk into metal death. They're armed with nothing but shield running at 20 speed, which is not ideal. This is why this wall architecture is so clever, because it's just designed to allure your bots upwards. Let's see, Combiner's been pretty using Omega Supreme here. My Omega Supreme is at a really, really low level, so that's great. Mega Supreme is just kind of saving him a little bit here. And then back on with... Okay. Let's just take another little look in the scout.
It's rough out there, kid.
It sure is. So, I think, noting that Mind Wipe is in that OP there, and noting that we've got Overlord in there waiting for us, I think I'm going to drop Grimlock and Rook, charge Grimlock in as far as it'll go to pop the outpost and the Combiner, bring him back when he starts to die, and then I'm going to drop the rest of my bots further down here to try and path them along here, and hopefully then up the top without being too clotted up. These constructs here are really clever, because if even one of your bots gets in there as they're transiting north into the higher part of the base, it's going to slow you right down. It's going to prevent their damage per second, their DPS, from getting onto this main part here, and it's basically just going to bleed you of the abilities that you want to use. So yeah, okay, let's give it a run. Let's give it a run and see what we do. Let's get Mind Wipe out of there real quick. We're not going to use gears. No, go away gears. So we're going to use Grimlock. We're going to use Ratchet. We're going to use Smokey. We are going to put Blue Streak. We're going to put and we're going to put Minerva. Megatronus is my most advanced prime. Recharge after I've just checked build bot, so I've got fire build bot there. Ooh, you got cryo build bot there, and you got an electric build bot there. Both of those need to go before I use Computron up there, which I will inevitably try and do to help kill that shield gen cluster. Yeah, and by the time Taz gets up there, if he's got ability left, that electric core needs to have been killed. Your Titans are really good for doing this. Okay. Right.
Ultra Magnus, a cursory evaluation of Decepticon capability indicates a distinct Titan deficiency.
There's a reason this guy is the defender. Right. Let's do it. Chizzy. Salute you, buddy. I'm going to try and beat you. This is an amazing base. The wall architecture alone is just a work of art. Let's go.
If this doesn't stop it, nothing will.
Nervous. Right.
Grimlock. Abilities ready.
We're going to pop Mind Wipe straight away. So you can see the Mind Wipe effect there. No idea. So I'm just going to use Grimlock's ability in a second so he doesn't waste his Forge of Solus Prime. As soon as my Titan ability is ready, I'm going to use it to kill that Cryo Core. Now I'm
Roger.
The rest of the spot. Kill Mind Wipe. Next one. Zap. All the back stuff. As going that way.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Oh gosh, you're all going the wrong way, guys. So the blue streak and smoke screen combo, so powerful. And then what we're aiming to do is kind of kill all this as quickly as humanly possible. Grimlock just going a little bit wayward there, so I'm going to bring him right back. Don't have to do that, but and now we can start sniping. If only blue streak were a bit closer. Oh, it's good. What a royal pain in the ass. Endless sort of spinning death of Scourge. I'm going to hit that with I want to do this kind of daisy chain bomb. Boom. That's that gone. These guys are still happily patching down there. Got several now moving upwards though. I'm not liking the look of that. Especially if that Megatronus is still active. Going at it. Everything that we've got. And then overlook. We've got a demolish. So that's it. And now
Stand your ground.
just to get a bit of just Demolisher, awesome positioning for Demolisher there. Demolisher, Autobot equivalent, overload. Sticking Demolisher at that point, knowing that that's when my bots will be beginning their assault on that part of the base, is just very good gameplay. Because he's going to protect that part of the base just as my bots start thinking that they can start doing something about it. I'm just going to hit them down with electro-optics, and then do a bit of a charge of the Light Brigade, because this is going to kill Pr1me. And just hope. Still hasn't killed the MDS, but we'll give it a bit of a Hail Mary in a second, because I've got 6 ability points, and I'm slowly advancing on it. Boom! Come on, blue streak. For the win. Hit it with that smart bomb. Why won't you die? Why won't you die?
We all must die sometime.
Oh, come on. This is an unkillable Megatronus MDS. I've gone into bullet time because it's like watching a train slowly coming towards you when you haven't killed it. Popped up the deployment of air raids weapon system really on it. Let's hope the combined DPS, everybody, and Megatronus is going to do it. Everyone's health is going south. Oh, this is painful.
Abilities ready.
Come on, boys and girls. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, this is going to be really tough. Get left. Rook is about to die. Smoke screen.
Abilities ready.
Screen. Come on, boyo. 17 seconds. Oh, let's use his ability. Have they got the legs? With 11 seconds to go. Have they got the legs?
Abilities ready.
That Cronus core right there. We haven't got the legs. Oh.
There's a thin line between being a hero.
Such a good base.
I fear the wounds are fatal.
Such a good base. Chizzy. Mate. Amazing. Putting that Micronus tucked away in that top corner right near the headquarters. I'm going to make a note of that. Micronus near the HQ. Because because that is your last line of defense. And it's just wrecked any chance I had of killing it, because he just bled me of seconds there. My goodness, what a good base. What a good base. I am going to take a quick look at any advice that people put for that base. Let's just take a look. So, okay, so we're going to rush maybe use Rook's ability in the fray there, and then just have Grimlock ready. That might be a different option. Okay, hard battle, confirm. We're going to skip everybody because I need them all again. We're going to run at it this time, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live.
Your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
Here we go. Here we go. I've had a look at the replays. Oh my gosh. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
I would have waited an eternity for this.
Right, we're going to drop Grimlock in the right-hand corner with Rook, and we're going to use Rook's ability straight away to
Abilities
summon
ready.
Mind Wipe.
Abilities ready.
We're going to let all that kick off, which is going to waste a bit of time, and then I'm going to try and pass them north instead of across.
Abilities ready.
Horrendous.
Roger.
Horrendous start. Now let's try a different strategy here. Has his ability that way. That's always very satisfying. When you can just zap the back. So let's just kill that build button there. And then if we can't do damage more quickly.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Constantly looking to see how close we are. Air raid and blue streak. It's like, how close are we? How close are we? How close are we? And this time, I'm going to kill that Micronus. Because that's the one that caused all the problems last time. Try and smash it. Just keeping an eye on everyone and where they're pathing. All sorts of weird and wonderful directions because of these walls. And we've lost Rook, which is a bit of a blow. Edging towards being able to smash things. Sometimes when the radius is just over there, you can just about do it. But not this time. It's effective as well. Just a pain in the ass. Surely it can take. Surely it can take. God, this is all going horrifically wrong. Let's get rid of that.
Stand your ground.
Up there to strike at that shield gen cluster, which just refuses to die. Let's hope I can get him to priority. Let's just freeze these guys. Second. Fire ability up there. Let's just electro-optics them again. That is going to beat Nemesis eventually, hopefully. Tag it down as well. Oh, this is a nightmare base. This is such a good base.
Abilities ready.
Oh. And I've only got one more shot. I've got no medics.
Abilities ready.
Still alive.
Abilities ready.
That's cool. This is all over. It's all over, I'm afraid.
Here's a hint.
Grimlock is my last man standing, but he's not going to be standing for much longer because Demolisher is there, protecting everything. Chizzy, mate, what an amazing base. Well,
Next
I've got one more run.
freedom and justice will
But I'm not
prevail.
a rage queen. I've dropped twice. We go back to the Alliance, have a chat with everybody, find out what I'm doing wrong, look back over the replays, look over their replays, and take another run at it that way. You have to know when is a good time to stop. Thought I was doing quite well, but yeah, struggling now. Look at that, right down here, 105. Oh, yeah, this is a tough one. What an alliance. G1 the Primus. Salute to you guys. Wow. Guys, this has been a fun live stream. I hope you've learned something. Like, don't be cocky when you're using gears, because time is going to run out on you. The importance of killing the shield gen cluster before you get anywhere near it, and you know, the structure of your base to kind of try and stretch your opponent, especially if you're going in that rear loaded base structure like Chizzy just was. I'm going to really enjoy now spending the next hour or so really getting into how to defeat that base. But as it is, I'm going to draw the live stream to a close. Just to remind you all, every week I am now going to be doing the Such Heroic Nonsense live stream every Wednesday from around 7 o'clock British time. You're very welcome to come and join. We're going to have some regular features, looking around how to help newer players at the lower tier, the mid-level players like myself, and hopefully it'll just be entertaining, if nothing else, for the more elite players, which, as you can see from that, I am not quite just yet. It just goes to show that you can spend all the money in the world on trying to get your bots up to a good place, but if you haven't got the muscle memory, if you haven't got that sort of ingrained skill that can only be acquired through, you know, playing this game over time, then, you know, it's not going to go well all the time for you. Anyway,
let this mark the end of the Cybertronian Wars as we march forward to a new age of peace and happiness.
Peace and happiness after I've beat you, Chizzy. But if I don't, salute to the people we are fighting in the Alliance War at the moment. What a great team. What a great set of bases. I've loved sharing this with you. If you've enjoyed this live stream, that would help out the channel really a lot. Subscribe. You can also get in touch with me on Discord. You'll find me as Ultra Pittus. And yeah, this has been War Lab with Ultra Pittus, and I'll see you next time I do one of these. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, you big bozos.